50 Amazing Homes is a book published by Skyboard, which is its first step towards achieving its vision of showcasing beautiful Indian architecture to the world. It's a 464-page hardbound book that showcases 50 homes across 482 images and 100 plans. You get to see houses of varied sizes and shapes, ranging from 2,500 square feet to as large as 25,000 square feet. One home per architect is featured in the book, so that means you get to see 50 architectural firms located across 16 parts of India. You get to see the data of their principal architects, associate members who worked on the project, and also their contact details. This enables a potential homeowner to apply better logic for selecting an architect for his next home. Each project has images shot by professional photographers. You get to see stunning facades, living areas, landscapes, unique facilities, and various details of the project. While the images give you a visual treat, it's certainly not a photo album. Each home is supported with sketches, technical drawings, and plans. You get to see data about north points, legends of site, section, and elevation plan. The reader gets a clear idea of how the facilities are planned and laid out. Each home climaxes with extremely vital data of unique material applications. It gives you a sneak into the architect's mind of his choices and specifications for brands and products. Most of the times people want to know which product has been sourced from which place so that they can take informed decisions and buy accordingly. In addition to the materials, it also has data about consultants. We're talking about professionals like structural engineers, MEP consultants, landscape designers, and other key contributors who help the architect and the client realize the dream. We were amazed at the kind of enthusiasm that we received from participating firms. We got around 300 plus entries from 276 firms all across India. It was getting extremely difficult for us to shortlist it down to the final 50, as each home was a creation in itself. We needed a senior architect who is not only an intellectual but also has an eye for aesthetics. We needed somebody who could add value to curating the book and shortlist the final 50. Architect Christopher Charles Benninger seemed perfect for this and took the content quality to a different level.
Frankly, all 300 houses were great projects. So the difficulty was we're starting with already sorted out. We invited people to send their houses. So when you're sorting them out, you start thinking, what kind of message are we sending to the public? What kind of message are we sending to young architects? At the same time, we don't want to have just crazy ideas to be new and different. So there was this thin line between something new, something that the audience hadn't seen before, and not wanting to do crazy stuff. So we really were looking for very high quality, very articulate and considered projects where there's an element of sophistication in the design. So it's not what I like and what I love, but it's what I think people should be getting the message.
The book is printed at Silo Point, which is one of the top 10 printers in India. It's a sprawling facility in Mahape where we did our initial proof checks. Each page had to be checked for its colors, for its image resolution and line drawings. To bring out the palette in its natural form, we chose a very premium paper named Lumi. Its whiteness, smooth texture, and the crisp sound of flipping the pages will want you to browse the book more and more. While that makes the book a perfect product for a practicing architect to understand design trends, for a student to get ideas, for a homeowner to select architects for his next home. But that's not what the book is only about. Architecture is a profession with extreme philosophy and soul. We ask ourselves a simple question. How can an 8-page structured template do justice to a project? How can we bring the emotion of an architect out? How can we bring him closer to the reader? After brainstorming internally, we thought of professionally shooting high-quality videos with architects where they will explain the house in detail. And guess what? We're not talking about 5, 10 or 12. We're talking about 50 videos of 50 architects in one book. A feat like this has never been attempted before, and that makes it India's first interactive architectural book. These videos are not part of a CD or a pen drive. We're talking about a futuristic technology here. Skyboard introduces augmented reality to the Indian architectural community. Augmented reality is a live, direct or indirect view of a physical real-world environment whose elements are augmented through computer-generated sensory input such as sound, video, graphics or GPS data. To simplify this, it enables products to start talking about themselves. We chose Blipper, which is one of the top platforms to bring alive full HD videos through augmentation. We were completely against shooting at multiple locations, and hence we chose the venue of our furniture partner, where we get to experiment with beautiful products, ambience, and props. Architects and designers were invited here so that we can get a consistent, seamless output. We took photographs of each and every architect, and the same photos got printed in the book. When you play the video, it's simply an extension of the photo to give you seamless consistency. To see the video, it's a simple 3-step process. Once you're connected to Wi-Fi, just download the Blipper app on your smartphone or tablet. Scan the page which has the interactive logo. Once you scan it, the technology adds life and brings the architect closer to you. And then he explains and walks you through the entire house. The architect talks about the client brief, design, facilities, and execution challenges of the project. A lot of images are integrated in the video, so you can relate to the talk much better. The reader gets a detailed behind the structure idea of the process for building an amazing home. At Skyboard, we have a clear brand language. In whatever that we do, we try to inculcate these 4 points. We start with thinking rebellious, we break all boundaries, we explore new horizons, which eventually creates infinite possibilities. You combine all these 4 points and it gives birth to our mantra, which is celebrate imagination. 50 amazing homes is just an output of that. Traditionally, we've been used to flip pages designed in static forms. We believe this book will set a new benchmark and change the way content is consumed in the Indian architectural community.